Hello everyone, myself Mrs. Salehana Zakhtari, your informatics practices teacher. Many congratulations to 11 Science and Commerce. This is my first video for you, and many congratulations to you for taking admissions in Sri Vasisht Vidyalaya. Still, I think many of your friends are not aware of the online admission procedure. Here in this first slide, I am just showing you the template that you can also pass towards your friends. You have to log in to the vasisht.ac.in and /1993-2, and then you have to fill up the online registration for the online registration to the 11 Science and Commerce. So tell your friends to make it fast, as we are having very limited seats. So we are going to discuss about the informatics practices. Till 10th standard students, whatever you have learnt in computer, they are the basics, and from 11th, not only in computer, in all other subjects also, they are the basics. From 11th standards onwards, you are going to decide for a career option, and how computer is beneficial for you, I am going to discuss that in this particular session. Just follow the slides that I am going to show you. You can take the screenshot of any of the slides that you want if you want to go further information. So now you all have passed the 10th standard, and all are having the one questions only after their in their mind कि what career you have to choose after 10th. So there is always a confusion, because we can always listen to our instinct instead of our friends. If my friend is doing something, I must go and do the same thing. That's not the always right thing. At the end of the road, we have to walk alone. So here in this, I am going to show you many career options that you can do after 10th, and how computer is going to beneficial for you in future. So basically, according to the traditional way of learning, we are having two options. You all know that many of you have opted for science, many of you have opted for commerce. So these are the two fields that most of the students are opting for. Now these are the streams that you can go after 12. You can see there are a number of streams we are having after 12. We are having engineering, commerce, medical, and also we are having professional courses, BBA, MBA, also teachership, for that B.Ed, M.Ed, MBA, PhD, company secretary, MTech, professional certifications, army, diploma, ITI, architect, all this. So many things are there, but which one you will go for depends on you and the opportunity that particular field will bring to you. Because right now, whatever decision you are going to take, it's surely going to affect your future. You want to learn to something for your future, you want to go for a particular field which is beneficial to you, which will give you thrill to work, then you listen to your inner instinct, not to your friends' advice. Next, here informatics practices is the subject, having the code as 065, and the subject is about your computers, basic programming skills which are very easy to learn. And by this language, by this particular subject, we can go for the three main courses in future, that is your graduation level. You can go for BCA, that is in Bachelors of Computer Application, BSc Computer Science, that is your Bachelor in Science with Computers, and BTech, you all know that, Bachelor in Technology, which is related to your engineering field. So by learning the informatics practices, you will always have a upper hand for learning all these three graduate level courses, and these three courses are right now very much popular among the students and as per your career aspects. I am going to show you here in the next slide. Just you see in careers what this IP is providing you, which is about your computers. IP is for your computer, informatics and practices. The first option is your information system manager. You can be a manager to handling all the systems, multimedia programmer. Then we are having the application developer, web content manager, games developer. You all are playing games, now you can develop also. Web designer, you can design the websites. System analyst, you can handle a system or group of systems, that means you will be the main head for handling the networks. And number 8 is your data analyst. That is the current scenario, which is the most popular thing. You can see in corona, every day we are getting different data. They are analyzing the data of different countries. They are showing, you see how much in demand these people are nowadays for all the TV channels, and they are analyzing the things. These are all the current scenario. Next is your IT consultant. Next, SEO specialist related to programming again. Technical author, you can write some books, you can go get it publicized. Digital copywriter, after writing something they want to get it logged by you or by some other persons. Application analyst, network engineer, IT sales professional, software engineer, database administrator, social media manager, you named it and you are there. That means for each and everything you need little bit of computer. See, every morning you are waking up with your Android in your hand. That means you think if computers are not there, how the systems are going to work. And now the time has come कि you must learn how to develop the application. Till now whatever thing you have done is how to use the application. Now believe me students, for so many years I have seen many good students going in different IT fields and they all are very very successful. You should have knowing this, because this particular field, by choosing this subject itself you have selected a career option. This can be your main career option or this can be your alternate career option. This can be your hobby career option also. So these are the 18 fields I think I have found out, and I have just shown you these 18 fields. You can select any one of them, depends on your choice and interest. Next you see, I have shown you 3 degrees here, BCA. One is your BCA, one is your BSc, and one is your BTech. Now BCA is basically I suggest for the commerce stream, because commerce students, they are not having the engineering category, they will not fit into that, and for this reason they are having the BCA. Now if you are having a BCA holder, you can get the job in particular different company sector, that is private sectors who are developing the softwares like your TCS, Infosys, all renowned IT companies. You can also create your own software application. You can get the job in computer this government sector also, like banking, data entry, farming and other such industries. And if you are pursuing further, that means, see, listen students, right now you are at 12. After getting 12, after doing 12, you will be obviously going for a bachelor's level course, and after doing the bachelor level course, you will go for a master's level course. Now in the bachelor level course, once you're done with that, obviously there is a job opportunity after bachelor level course. But if you want to pursue further, if you want to go for the master's level, you are having this many courses are available. You can go for MSc IT, you can go for MCA, you can go for MSc Computer Science, that is CS, you can go for MSc IS, you are go from for this PGDCA, MEB. So different, there is no limitation to this. Like in ground we are having a limitation, that is that ground is a limited thing, but in computer there is no limitation. You just name it and only you have to explore the things. And today's generation is actually born with computers, so you don't have to worry much. Just go ahead, follow your dreams, learn systematically, and you will be at top. Now these are the some of the fields which is given in the BTech. This is for the science students. Also for the commerce students, they can go by doing the BCA also. The same criteria are there. After doing BTech in CSE, they can go for the PhD in CSE. They can go for the artificial intelligence. Students, I hope you all know that artificial intelligence, right? Robotics. This is again a very happening career option you can opt for. You can go by the data security or security of the theft of the data, robotics, data mining, animation. Obviously those who are very creative, they will literally enjoy this. Machine learning, again little bit programming, but really very enjoyable activities. Graphics and games, you people will surely going to enjoy this. Next is why you should opt for your informatics practices subject, because on one thing we should be clear in your mind कि there is a need for this, and this is the need for the hour. This is your need for your success in your respective subject. There are many options are given here, and the things are there why you should opt. The first point there is that there are many types of jobs in the IT fields. A computer job guarantee high wages. This is always a fact. You name it and I will tell, the computer job is always the high paid job in national as well as international markets. So we are having these two main important points. Third point is excellent job satisfaction. There is nothing more satisfied than solving an error. Let me tell you the students. It's incredibly diverse. What you study will be applied around the world. You develop an application that becomes instant hit, everybody will use. You tell me, before this 10 years nobody knows that Facebook will be such a craze, WhatsApp will be such a craze. We are not so much addicted to these social networking sites, but someone has developed, someone has used this first, someone finds this very interesting, and see now this is like an essential thing in our life. Next, you can make money by during your own studies. This is again an optional thing, I will not suggest this one, but yes, it is possible. Problem solving techniques will guide you for the rest of your life, and you will become a family celebrity. That means during birthdays, anniversary, you can make some good programs or softwares, and you can impress your peers. That's it. Now see the best pay package in the industry. Here there is a data I got from net, and I just wanted to share with you. Look at the pay packages over here. Senior software engineers, the average is giving here 699,195. Minimum is little bit this one only. Software engineer, look at the pay package. Software developer, look at the pay package. So these are the annual pay package that they are getting. You can imagine in which category you want to fit and how much you are going to go further. Next, let's talk about our subject informatics practices. The code number is your 065, and this is the syllabus for your 11th standard. The introduction to the computer system. These are the basic parts of the computer. I hope you all will know this little bit, and we are going to deal little bit more. So it carries off 5 marks. Introduction to Python is a very interesting thing, and very interesting programming languages, and very simple programming language. Students, you don't believe we can do the Python code in your Android. So we don't need any computers, we don't need any laptops. If you are having an Android phone, we can make you practice programs here only. Now during this lockdown, whenever the school will open, obviously you will get the practicals and all the things, but before lockdown also I will teach you how to download the application, how to practice the Python programs, and these are very simple programs. You are going to enjoy this. Data handling using NumPy. I have given you the cases, no, corona cases, how every day they are handling the lots of data that is coming around the world. We are going to use the data handling technique using an app. NumPy is a library, or you can understand this like this. NumPy or numerical Python is a library of Python, and this carries your 5 marks. Okay, I am going to show all the examples also, and how to do the programs, everything through this mobile phone. Right now also I am doing this all the things using the mobile phone, and I will teach you also how to do the programming using these mobile phones, because I think that is more handy and that is easily available to all of you. Database concepts and the structured query language, that is SQL. We need data, and data is going to come from different sources, so we need a database applications where the data is going to be stored, and this database application is your SQL or structured query language. And the last one, introduction to emerging trends, means whatever recent happenings or recent trends are happening in the IT industry, and the total practical is again your 30 marks. So total is your 100 marks. Now if you look at the syllabus, how CBSE is designed is very practical syllabus. It's very nicely designed. Computer system, first you know the basics of the computer, then you know something about a very renowned freely available application which is Python. Then you must know data handling, how to do the data handling using the NumPy, then how to store the data using database, and finally the latest trends in the IT industry. So CBSE has done this syllabus very systematically, so that the students will always have an upper hand when they will go for future work or future degree courses for the Python in their college or some other degree courses. Now see, CBSE is also suggesting these two factors in their syllabus. The first one is prerequisite, means what are the things that you must learn before going for this subject. That is none. That means if you have not done computer before, or you have not touched computer before, also you will be eligible to learn the language. It is so simple. Am I clear? But what will be the learning outcomes? Why will learn this? See, CBSE has mentioned these particular points. These particular points and this particular slide I have got from CBSE only. You can also go to the cbseacademic.nic.in from their curriculum, and you can also download your curriculum. but here the same thing I have kept here. See, at the end of this course, students will be able to do what? Identify the components of the computer system, may it be RAM, may it be keyboard, but you should be able to identify the different computer system. Second is create a Python program using different data types, lists and dictionaries. What are these different terms? We are going to see when we are going to learn these things. Explain what is data and analysis using the NumPy. Again, I will explain this. Explain database concepts and relational database management. Only the definition is given and little bit use. Retrieve and manipulate data in RDBMS. I hope 10th standard must be knowing this. Relational database management system using SQL. We have done this in 10th also. Identify the emerging trends in the fields of information technology. So these are the outcomes. Means after completion of the 11th standard, you will be able to do this many things. Next, last one, again I am showing you this poster. Please you inform your friends to go through the site and register themselves, those who have not done. From next class onwards, we are going to start with the lesson introduction to computer parts, and then we'll start with the Python. And before that, I will also inform you how to install Python in your Android phones so that you can practice Python at home. Hope you enjoyed the session. Best of luck to all of you. Do well in your 11th standard and bring and choose very good career option for you. Thank you.